Even from the age of 7 I had a very great interest to know who God really is. Being born in a Hindu family, I attempted to search for God through various sadhanas like yoga, meditation, etc., which proved to be of no use for seeing God personally. Along with all these sadhanas, I was also worshipping Lord Ganpati, knowing fully well that the form of Ganpati in temples is not the original form of God, but is only a perfect philosophical representation, Tattvarupam, depicting the wonderful characters of God. I was regularly reading Bhagavad Gita from the age of 11. I also finished the Bible study, New Testament, at the age of 14 through correspondence course. After practicing transcendental meditation for some years, I plunged fully in practicing Kundalini Yoga, a discipline through which a man wakes up the inner power sleeping in him with the help of a good guru, and brings it to the space between the eyebrows, Agya Chakra, or else to the top center of the head, Sahasram, and meditates on God for receiving his darshan. In this practice, I was able to attain Samadhi by grace of God, but was not able to get God's darshan or shanti. Along with all these practices, I also went to the people who called themselves as God. After receiving the teachings and trainings which they teach, I would come to my room and sit down and pray thus: O God, the one and only Creator, if you really are the person from whom I have received the training, now please reveal that to me positively beyond any doubt. But to my surprise, in all these attempts, I did not get any sort of answer from God by way of visions, dreams or asriri, voice from above, or direct perception of the Supreme Being. Then I came to the unshakable conclusion that the particular person could not be God. For, if that person was God, he would have revealed himself to me. I visited many groups in which they call a particular person as God, believing them as God, and at last got deceived. By this time I was 25 years old, and still my desire of meeting God was not fulfilled. Then one day I was very much worried, and went to the peak of sorrow because I was unable to meet God even after 18 years of search for Him. I was in a bus at that time. I started crying to God, asking Him to reveal Himself to me. People around me were not able to understand why I was crying. I was not able to control myself. At that time, when I accidentally lifted my head, I saw a poster stuck by the devotees of Lord Shri Lahari Krishna, in which they boldly declared that the Lord Shri Lahari Krishna is the real Kalki Maha Avatar. As soon as I saw the photo of him in the poster, my inner mind told me that I was coming to the end of my search for God. Then I went to the address mentioned in the poster, and was informed by disciple Mr. Prabhu, with many infallible scribal proofs, that Bhagwan Shri Lahari Krishna is the real Kalki Maha Avatar, Shriman Narayana himself. I came to home and asked God, as per my previous practice, that if Bhagavan Shri Lahari Krishna is the real God, he must reveal himself to me. Then in the night at 11 o'clock I had a dream in which I was standing on the top of a mountain, and an asriri voice from above, from the sky, which clearly said, Bhagwan Shri Lahari Krishna is the only true God, there is no God beside him, worship him alone. On hearing this, I woke up suddenly, greatly startled. I thought this could be an illusion. I told to myself that as I had been asking for the revelation of God for the past 18 years, my mind, saturated with this thought, could have produced this illusion. Now I was fully awake. I was thinking about this dream with surprise for some time. Then suddenly I heard the same asriri in my waking state, which said the same words which I heard in my dream. After this unique experience, I started believing that the Lord Shri Lahari Krishna is the true God and the Kalki Maha Avatar. Then I immediately stopped all the practices which I was doing for the sake of finding God, and started repeating the wonderful name of Lord Shri Lahari Krishna continuously. On the third day, while I was repeating his name sitting in my meditating position, Lord Shri Lahari Krishna came into my room, and blessed me, placing his right hand on my head. As soon as he kept his hand on my head, I was able to realize a great power and great peace rushing into me and filling me even unto the tips of my fingers. I experienced the real Mahashanti experience in my life, which I was unable to get through various spiritual practices and through the touch of various Bhagavans and Babas. Now I have met the real God face to face. I pray God that the whole mankind realize Him and experience the explicable Mahashanti. Finishing with prayers, Babu Ram.